And here we go for another wood-fired pizza experience. And dust down my work area a little bit for my dough. Quite windy here on Maui tonight. A little bit cold too. Which is making my dough a little bit hydrated, a little sticky. I created myself a little extra time to work the dough this evening because I put in some kiawe wood. So it's just going to be charging when I throw this one in. just so I can concentrate a little bit more on getting it a rounder shape and hopefully retaining that shape off the peel. It just takes practice. My window of time is quickly running out. I can hear that inferno starting to blaze, knowing that it's time to get this pie in there. I meant to go get more cheese, but everything was closed today, being that it's Thanksgiving. Got some really nice garlic today. Nice big cloves. A little black pepper, never hurt. And a little drizzle of olive oil. This is where I always run into problems. This is where it turns tragic and I snap. It's all because the pie gets too heavy. Well, Vito, I tried to make you proud this evening, but I gotta get a real feel. The one I made is just doo-doo. this thing. I made it out of some aluminum and a copper pole. You can see that's actually copper. Transfers heat better so I can get burned easier. But what's wrong with this thing is I think it should be wood, and it's just a little too angled. But for the time being, it has to do, because I'm sure to buy one, if I could find one here on Maui. It would be an arm and a leg to buy it. So I'm gonna have to check eBay. That's another far from round pie, but that's all right. That oven's firing at least. Well, I did get a little lull on the wind. As you can see, it's going to kick up again. It's actually, there's a storm warning in effect for northeast facing beaches on the island, which means jaws will be going off tomorrow, and right now probably. Hiahi, if you're not familiar with jaws, it's a surf break here on Maui that produces some of the largest rideable waves anywhere in the world. I think Portugal, Nazare, is probably the only real big wave spot that's a little bit more monsterish. Or maybe Mavericks, Todos Santos, I don't know. This would have been a really nice one had I not had that little problem with the peel, which I knew was going to happen, but like I said, I have no choice. So I found, for me, it's easier to just pull out the steel instead of trying to use the peel to pull the pie out, because I lost a few in the fire and literally lost control of my temper, which is a Senatore trait. My father, we used to call it pulling a pasquale, because he would snap and he just seen red, and then when he came to, there was carnage. But that runs in the family. My brother's got it too. It's a good thing at times, though. I'm gonna have to invest in a good pair of welding gloves. I had several, but things get stolen and lost and worn out, borrowed and not returned, whatnot. But that's just part of it. I found that these channel locks work all right too. It rained like cats and dogs last night, so I know that it's a little more humid than normal. That's why I'm had a lot of hydration in the dough, so we're quite a bit sticky. Like I said, it's not really a round pizza like I was trying to get. One more down in the box. I don't know if you caught that way back there, the blue lights, but that was a cop cruising by. Probably smells the pizza. And they're all cool here. At one time, Maui had the dirtiest police force on the planet. I told my father that and he didn't believe me, and then a couple months later he called me and apologized. Said he read it in the LA Times. It was true, but they've cleaned them up quite a bit. It's not like it used to be here. Too many people complained, and with the economy, can't afford to lose the tourism, so they've had to mellow out. There still are a handful of the dirty dozen left, but they don't usually bother me. They know I'm a good guy, I'm not a troublemaker. Well, at least I got the crust nice, soft and crunchy. Like I say, it's just volume. The number of pies, the more you make, the better you get at it. The wood firing, that's the trick. It's controlling the temperature is a bit tricky. Once I get a good peel though, I think I'll have it licked. And I don't know if you can see this, but I've got my beam up for the new wall that's going to block that trade wind from coming through, which will be well liked for me. Anyway, that's going to do it. Another wood-fired pizza creation, and I think it's still a little too hot to test out, but come back next time. Maybe I'll get it a little more round for you. Arrivederci, ciao bella, happy Thanksgiving everybody.